Over 20 years ago, Patricia Achan Okiria had to make a tough decision to repeat Senior 6. She had scored a high 15 points, but it could not take her to law school. Back then, it was a requirement to pass literature to pursue law. Achan had to repeat, and that was how determined she was to become a lawyer. Her difficult choice over 2 decades ago has paid off. Out of Makerere University as a young girl, Achan joined Uganda Human Rights Commission. She was first an intern, became a volunteer, then rose through the ranks.
I have been in the Inspectorate of Government now for 5 months as Deputy Inspector General of Government. I previously worked with the Uganda Human Rights Commission as a commission member, and before that I was with the Ministry of Works and Transport as policy and legal advisor, and before that I was with Ethics and Integrity as a principal legal officer and later on Director Legal Services. So the work got very, very interesting, especially when I would see my outputs come into reality. Like the standard gauge railway offices were established. We were now moving towards the launch of the airline. So it is very interesting journey, and I thank God for the opportunity to serve this country.
In August last year, President Yoweri Museveni named Achan the second Deputy Inspector General of Government. She was at the heart of formulating different laws for the country as a legal brain when the appointment came. Since the appointment, the Office of the Inspectorate of Government has taken a new approach to fighting corruption, something she's well versed with. She shares some of her thoughts.
In the 5 months I've been here, I've realized that corruption is very covert. Corruption is strongly related to COVID-19. Why do I say so? They both have the ability to squeeze life out of the nation. And we're thinking about new innovative ways to deal with corruption in this country. And one of the approaches we have looked at is basically the lifestyle audit. And in the lifestyle audit, we're saying everybody out there should be able to live within their means. Everybody out there should be able to justify what they have. Because in the lifestyle audit, we basically look at the property. We look at it as a method of trying to verify, trying to deal with corruption, especially among the public officers. Because in the lifestyle audit, we focus on the integrity of an individual's personal property. We are saying the individual's property should be commensurate to his well-known sources of income. So in the lifestyle audit, we basically analyze, we look at the lifestyle of a person that depicts the expenditure and should be proportionate to somebody's legitimate sources of income. It is an indicator of corruption if someone has a bicycle and all of a sudden has purchased a V8. We look at gradual. If you have a bicycle, at least when you upgrade, it should be a motorcycle. Then you buy a Starlet or a Raum. Then you move on to a Special or Progress, and that progressively, not just sudden. You know, the lifestyle audit looks at that expenditure. Human beings, when suddenly they've gotten money, and money they've not worked very hard for, you realize that they take it to lavish expenditure. Someone will buy a car, will want this lavish apartment, but you should be able to explain how you got it. So as a new leadership, we have launched that lifestyle audit. It was launched during the Anti-Corruption Week in 2021, and we believe it's a strategy which will go a long way in helping us deal with issues of corruption in the country. Then we have also increased citizenship engagement. You may have seen us in the media, in the papers, on radio talk shows. You've heard us talking about different thematic areas, because we believe the public, if the public is more aware of their responsibility in the fight against corruption, then they will rally behind us and we will deal with the fight against corruption very, very well. So we have increased that citizenship engagement campaign, and then we have also commenced some prosecutions in the leadership code. You know that in the 5 months, the leadership code began its operations. If I don't sanction files here, then the Leadership Code Tribunal will have no work. So it's from our investigations that we sanction those files to the Leadership Code Tribunal. And what cases are they dealing with? Abuse of office, abuse of public property, failure to declare your assets in a timely manner as a leader, under-declaring. You know, the poor under-declare. The man has 21 houses and he declares 3. So when we do verifications, we discover that, hey, so he has also this. So those are the cases that go to the tribunal. So the tribunal began its work and it's already handling the cases very, very well. Then we have also made progress in the area of asset recovery. We have been able to recover about 5.8 billion in our asset recovery fund. And the bulk of it is from cases which people have failed to explain. Unexplained wealth, illicit enrichment.
Achan says the claim that women are emotional and decisions not well taken is not true. She says women have strategic thinking in their emotions and are able to influence decisions. For Achan, not giving up over 20 years ago has paid off. Whether the resilience and success she showed will benefit the fight against corruption in Uganda remains to be seen.
Download the app on App Store or Google Play Store now. Vision Digital Experience, the future of media.